buddy. You gotta pay with real cash, all right?
This is real cash, just in lump raw form.
Look, like this is cash. This is cash. What are you hiding there? That's just a giant rock, and I ain't got change for a rock.
Well, this giant rock is the ore from which the cash, as you would say, or credits, is sourced. Listen, I don't have time for this. I do, but I don't want to have time for this. I want my Sassy Mama Cola, and I want it now.
Wait a second, huh? You can have your Sassy Mama Cola, but you gotta pay me in some real cash. Do I look like some bloody refinery? What's that thing even worth? What's the market value on this thing?
Having understood 1 in 5 words you said, I will put back the Sassy Mama Cola and leave your store. Forgive me for trying to quench my thirst. You are unbelievably frustrated. What?
Say, look at that thing. Look at
What's the
that thing.
hold up here? Hey, clerk, what's the hold up here?
This guy trying to pay with a rock. I know you two. You're the bear and the thing.
That's a bear and a jellyfish, but yes.
Say, you know what that looks like? Do you think that's jelly?
Sorry, did someone address me?
We're wondering what you are.
What if that
Oh.
ain't even real? What if that's a mirage?
No, I am not a mirage, which I can only assume is half Milky Way, half orange. My name is Johnny Peepers.
It drinks Sassy Mama Cola. Like me.
You can talk to me directly. I'm not an animal to be addressed in third person.
Well, what's an animal even? I mean,
Excuse me, clerk, we'll have 3 Sassy Mama Colas, please.
Well, yeah, you guys got cash then, yeah?
Yeah, yes, we can pay for the Sassy Mama Colas. How many Sassy Mama Colas would you like?
Oh my goodness.
more than 3.
Thank you for your generosity. If I had my druthers, I would take... don't get greedy, Johnny. Don't get greedy. That's been your downfall before. I will take 2 Sassy Mama Colas. Wait and see their reaction.
Oh, 2.
Johnny, did you overreach? Did you overreach? Gaze at their reactions.
Z, I'm gonna...
Yes, Cleo.
Are you really only gonna get me one? Are you really...
You can't have just one. Your thirst knows no bounds, Cleo. We're going to need to get you a few Sassy Mama Colas.
Sassy Mama? Do you got a bucket?
Yes, we'll take the bucket and and just the can for myself.
Get a bucket for the mirage.
All right, we've got the XXXXXL gulp there. Fill up a couple of
Yeah.
tourists.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I get a pig gulp?
Oh.
Pig
We
gulp.
have a connoisseur.
You know, the inflatable trough with the Sassy Mama Cola inside.
And then you get to keep the trough. Clever. Best bit of merchandise.
I've got 2 of them left. All right, you're making me inflate this damn thing. You guys better be. Let me see your crit. Okay, I'm pumping the damn thing up. Sassy Mama Cola.
I can't believe you tried to pay with that rock, mirage. Hell.
Welcome back, everybody. It's another episode of that periodically released thing where we play a game and sort of move our way haphazardly through space with a group of spacefaring adventures known only as the Backwater Bastards in space.
In space.
And hey guys, we've got a special guest with us today. It's Adal from Hello from the Magic Tavern.
Howdy, y'all.
What?
Thanks for having me.
Oh my.
Welcome.
So
Yeah,
excited
thanks.
to have you here.
Thanks for joining us.
Excited to be here.
Oh.
You all have been an absolute delight. Thank you so much.
Well, cheers. We're starstruck.
Very
And,
much so.
It's dangerous, you know. I'm gonna be fudging all your rolls.
Yes.
Listen,
Nothing
I-
but successes.
I get it,
all the
guys.
sweet loot.
Extra bad.
It's not every day that you meet a Z-list celebrity. I get it.
It is not. It is not.
I live.
Especially during these times. Wow. This is amazing.
I've seen about 3.5 people all year.
Exactly.
Wow.
Just like us.
I'll
I don't want
take
to
it.
talk about that half.
It's just been us 3 and Dick's alter egos when he plays the NPCs. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
But yes, as you might have gathered from the cold open there, hearing his sultry tones, Adal is playing a a mysterious cosmic being known only as Johnny Peeper.
Yeah, correct. He's sort of, I guess he's like I described him as a chalk outline, and then he's filled in with like stars and just kind of mysterious bits. And it's sort of a play on the Watcher in the Marvel Universe. And I don't know if I was supposed to mention that or not, but
I think that's all right.
okay.
You know, we were always comparing things to things.
Ain't no secrets. Well, there's a couple. I don't know.
I feel like the Watcher. Like I've got a bad taste in my mouth about the Watcher now, just because of Marvel's What If. Like it's.
oh yeah.
Oh, I think it feel like it's the first terribly bad thing that
They hurt
the
you?
MCU has released.
Oh.
I haven't watched much.
Well, it can't all be gold.
I almost went, what about Superman versus Batman? That was pretty bad.
Yeah, when Marvel released Superman versus Batman, that was a nightmare.
Wasn't that the
Because it was just blank screen.
But yes, so Johnny Peepers
Yes.
are being sort of cursed or perhaps blessed with absolute omniscience,
Yeah.
but also the sort of the impotence to actually affect change in these events, these massive galactic events over the course of all time that he's been privy to.
Yeah, he's always the bridesmaid and never the bride, if that makes sense, cosmically.
mood.
He's involved in every single important thing that's ever happened throughout time, throughout the galaxy, throughout the universe, in fact. You know, this galaxy is one of many, surely.
He's basically like a night security man where he just has to monitor these videos, but he has no power. If somebody does something, he can be like, hey. And then if they turn to confront him, he's like, never mind, nothing. Keep stealing.
As you were, just I'm
As you
also
were.
here.
And I think he's bored out of his effing mind. So that's where
Well, you work like the same meaningless night security job, you know, day in, day out. Once you've done it for like, what's the equivalent to all eternity? Like 20 years?
Yeah.
Eventually, presumably you'd start walking away from your post to go down to the store and buy some Sassy Mama Cola.
Oh, absolutely. And I think in these days, an eternity is like 6 weeks. Like I think since quarantine, our brains have
agree.
adjusted reality.
Sometimes I can't do 3 hours.
And we're going into Christmas.
Let's be
so,
real.
that is a
Let's
nice
be real.
surprise.
Wait for Halloween, please.
Yes.
I can't. It's blurring together too much. I'm just wake up, computer, go to bed, computer.
I don't feel time anymore.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
Everything is soup.
And can I just say that's my favorite, Daniel, that's my favorite Radiohead album. Wake up, computer, go to sleep, computer. Just such a story and just so interesting. Like they're really on top of their game.
It was, and at that time as well, they were just going through some stuff, and you can hear it. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can hear it. You can hear it in the theremin.
We don't know what that's like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I've never been through anything in my life. That's why I play D&D.
This is where I get my character.
That's a good way to create some issues to work through.
Yeah. I didn't have enough of my own, so I had to borrow some from Dick.
I think it's truly fascinating, and I think we should all partake in this. I think everyone should go to therapy as their D&D character.
Very similar to real life.
No, they'll find everything out. I've been setting it up. For him over time. This is a thing this is the adventure that I'm DMing. And if I give it all away he's going to know. And then how's he going to make us money if he doesn't have coming every 5 minutes? Like, Dan, though, if you went as Dr. Z, you'd be cured the next day. They'd know everything.
Is there a podcast
They
out
know
there that's
everything.
like D&D therapy? Because I think that would be fun.
Yeah, I think
that
there's
is a
probably a
great
space
idea.
for that on the market.
Ship it.
Ship it now.
All right, trademark.
All right, put it in the notepad.
Never mind. Dick got it.
Oh, nice.
Put his dick on it immediately.
I know.
And now,
She's got the stank.
Now it stinks and no one can play with it.
All right, I'm
Anyway.
going to draw us into the universe again now.
God, do it, Dick.
And so it is. With this menial existence of whiling away the hours and being privy to all the great cosmic knowledge without any sort of real meaning to it all, Johnny Peepers has remembered a taste of, well, not really of his youth, not really within the perspective of his lifetime. It's just from a few minutes ago, but it's a specific cola which can only be found on MidSpace, Sassy Mama Cola. And, well, you know, why not go get a can
Why
or two?
not?
Yeah, live.
Or, in the case may be, having been very generously offered an entire pig gulp, an inflatable trough filled to the brim with the slightly reddish-brown, fizzy, syrupy goo that is Sassy Mama.
Yeah, and I imagine Johnny Peepers will probably just like bathe in it. Like he doesn't really probably need to. He doesn't need to drink, so I think he just kind of rolls around in it and kind of gets it on him, and he likes that sensation.
Now I understand this.
And I will take the can of Sassy Mama Cola and empty it into the honey boy itself and have my jellyfish body bathe in a pool of Sassy Mama Cola myself.
Oh, Jesus, they're both doing it. All right,
Now
all right.
I can understand.
Yes. Do you see the sensation? Do you feel it?
I can feel the bubbles.
Delightful. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it in the universe.
Are they meant to be this many bubbles?
Yes. In fact, there should be more. Something must be wrong.
Right.
Let me check the expiration date.
Yes, please. I'm just...
Oh,
What? No, is that something wrong?
these expired 45 years ago.
No, that's good though. That's good though, right?
Oh, okay.
That's like extra. What do they call that, Z? That's
They
like
call that fermentation, Cleo. That's,
Oh, like cola wine.
cola wine. Aged.
Yes, it's aged. Aged. Listen to the beer. Now, it's all the same. You people, you take your colas and you get out of the store because you're taking up all of the floor
Yes,
space.
I'd rather be in an ant bed with my back broke. Hell.
Man, I really want to touch that guy and turn him into a billion particles, but I won't.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, you can do that?
Yeah, I can, but I don't. I'm Johnny Peepers,
well.
baby.
I like that.
And you know what? It's time for a change. I recently celebrated a birthday, and I thought, I need to let my hair down. You know what I'm saying? I've been stuck in this dead-end job. All I do is watch things happen. It's time to make memories.
Yes, well, I can watch those memories from this little bubble of cola. It is enjoyable.
Yes, thank you, friend. It is now time for others to watch me. You're dead right, thank you. And just like a drawing I saw once said, I need to live, laugh, love.
It's as Johnny Peepers is having this realization that maybe it's a midlife crisis. How long is eternity after all? The midpoint could be anywhere.
How long's a piece of string?
As long as Johnny Peepers spread out.
Peepers being an omnipresent, an omniscient at least being who can really see anything he wants anywhere, probably would be keenly aware that a shady fellow has been lurking behind the three of you. But maybe it's not important, but it becomes more and more important as the fellow creeps over and picks up the large basketball-sized hunk of minerals, which is a extremely volatile and slightly toxic substance, probably worth a small fortune, literally hundreds of millions of credits.
Excuse me, friend, can I help you? That's my rock you're taking.
No, this is mine. I had one just the same. I lived it here before. I'm just going to be off with it, so bye.
Okay, this is yours, you say. Well, I also claim it to be mine, so what we'll do is, why don't you stand 10 feet that way, I'll stand 10 feet this way, and let's see who the rock come towards. Here, rock.
Cleo.
Here, rock.
Oh, that rock's a dog.
They're doing the dog thing with a rock.
Come here, Rock.
Here,
Can we
rock.
place bets?
Is this guy for real?
Here, rock.
Oh, he's for real.
Yes, he is for... he drinks a lot of soda.
Look. I'm pretty sure it's coming to me.
It's hard to tell.
Just...
It's hard to tell. Better yet, let's do this. You grab one end, I'll grab one end, and let's try and tear it apart, and whoever gets the biggest portion of the rock will get it all.
Ah, yes, Cleo, this is like how we
That
decide.
guy thinks he can tear a rock. Ow!
The shady-looking fella, who is about a foot shorter than Johnny Peepers, a small, squat, kind of lime green alien, wearing just a pair of overalls. It has sort of large, very big, wide hands covered with little suckers.
Love it.
Sort of looking down at his hands and then looking up at Johnny Peepers, fancies his chances in a game of tug of war, and latching these little suckery fingers onto the rock.
I'd hate to watch you masturbate. Kidding, I've seen you.
I'd love to. His eyes kind of shrink as he looks up with a worried, concerned look up at Johnny Peepers. It sounded just a little bit too real, as though somehow this weird cosmic floating ball of stars might actually have that information. But regardless, so 1, 2, 3, go, and starts pulling away.
And Johnny immediately lets go.
Oh. Johnny don't play.
I'm gonna have to roll a dexterity roll on this creature.
Then Ceiling cat, you can take a break. It's Johnny's turn.
Well, damn. I rolled a 13, which is good enough. The little pink froggy alien pulls away and does a little back roll, loses balance, trips but styles it out, back rolls, flips around, and then looking back over his shoulder, well, I guess it belongs to me! And as he runs out the door of the convenience store, you can see a sparkling in the rock, a twinkling, as though the beginning of a dangerous chemical reaction has been initiated by the thing hitting the floor.
Ah.
Before you can really consider what that might mean, he is out the door.
He needed that more than I did. I've seen his life and it's sad. Also, he won't be around much longer. Did I introduce myself? I'm Johnny Peepers.
Yes, you're Johnny Peepers, and you taste like, well...
Please, don't finish that sentence.
Well, I will.
Oh, well, I can guess. I've been thinking about
We
it.
all think it. From time to time, what does each other taste like? And I happen to know what your taste like.
But Johnny Peepers, having seen this kind of thing a frighteningly large amount of times over the course of eternity, obviously intelligent beings didn't discover the ability to synthesize star sand until within the last 10,000 years or so. But societies like this have come and gone. So it's become actually quite a common occurrence that someone ends up just banging a big rock of this stuff somewhere, not realizing they are now holding a ticking time bomb, the kind of time bomb that blows planets off their axis, the kind of thing that will release an amount of energy hither untoward unknown.
Yeah, that guy's fucked.
Oh no,
Yes.
the rock gonna blow
John,
up.
is he really... He's gone then.
He's gone. But I cannot interfere. If he wanted to steal from me, I cannot stop him.
Well, but what about like the money part?
Yes, the money part, Johnny Peepers.
Oh, money is nothing. Money is a concept that you all invented. That is just a rock.
Well, yeah.
You've put value on it.
There's a valuable rock,
Oh,
though,
no.
Johnny. I will have you know that. But was looking at that
Johnny,
rock.
we like money. We like it. It's made up, but we like it.
Valuable rock? Are you talking about Pink Floyd? I'm kidding. Have you heard of them, or was that after your time?
That seems like it's well before our time. That Pink
before.
Floyd?
Your kids are gonna love it. I should explain. How do I say this that isn't going to dissolve your brains? I was born at the end of time, and my birth created the beginning of time. Does that make sense?
Yes. And when did you discover lying in soda?
Oh, not until maybe 13,000 years ago?
So you've just been lying in soda this entire time.
No, I didn't say that. That's what you said.
Oh, why wouldn't you be lying in soda? It's brilliant. I love it.
Because 13,000 years ago, someone accidentally made Sassy Mama's Cola, and I had to wait around for somebody else to rediscover it, patent it, bottle it, put a label on it, and start to sell it. I've been very patient.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yes.
That's
What's
dangerous.
the probability? I mean, it actually happened surprisingly quick.
Yes. 13,000 years is nothing to me. It's a snap of the finger. I should also say, my sort of catchphrase is, I don't need you to understand. That's mathematically the phrase I've said the most in my lifetime. Because when I explain something, people will always say, I don't understand. And I have to say, I don't need you to understand. Does that make sense?
Yes, so you've said it so many times. Yeah, I don't... Cleo,
Yes.
do you understand what he's going on about?
Z, do you, what's the catchphrase? Well, I mean, what do you say? What do I, Z?
Yeah, see, that's-
Z, what do I say the most?
I think our most common phrase is Z and Cleo. I think what we say the most is each other's names.
Nah. I think mine is, help, I had a hot dog, but I dropped it in the sand, and now it burns when I eat it.
Yes, if my tabulations are correct, you are accurate in your assessment. That is what you have said the most.
I like them. That's the first time I ever been right. Hell.
Yes. You creatures are so interesting, always needing to understand. People will stumble upon me sitting on a planet, and they'll start to ask me questions, and when they can't comprehend, they say, I don't understand. It's so fascinating, curious even. Why you creatures think you need and deserve to understand everything. If you don't understand, that's not my fault. Sorry, I need.
I guarantee you that I don't.
I've been sitting on that for 280,000 years. Oh, it feels so good to get that off my non-chest. Well, speaking of not needing anyone to understand, you all should understand that we need to either get off the space station or reclaim that rock that's going to explode.
Yes, the doomed fellow that ran off that way.
Yes, he is carrying an unbelievable power he knows nothing about. We will surely all
Money?
die. Huh?
Yeah,
What?
I understand. I do it for the first time.
Were the first three things
I
you
understand.
Huh? Were the first...
Yeah.
Okay.
Me too.
I
Interesting.
feel like you two understand each other on a level that I have never been able to comprehend.
I'm faking it. You know what?
unknown.
Like I said, I'm tired and I'm bored and I want to make shit happen. Let's track down that little fuck.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well, I like that. Let's chase that money rock.
Yes, Johnny Peepers is on it. Johnny Peepers is game for adventure. And his two best friends, I'm sorry, you never introduced yourselves?
Dr. Z. Jellyfish Doctor. Honey Boy Doctor. Dr. Z.
That's entirely your name? Every part of that?
Yeah, well, professionally, Dr. Z. Honey Boy Jellyfish Doctor, but Dr. Z, locally.
Dr.
I
Z.
try to slide under there with just the, if we were at a cafe and they were to ask me what name to put on a cup, I would say Dr. Z.
Yes.
Leave the last bit.
Of course. And of course your cup would say Nurse R or something like that from what I've seen.
They always get it wrong. Yes.
Yeah, it do.
It's infuriating.
Dr. Z, I pledge my time and my energy to you and to this quest. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And you there, what is your name?
Well, oh man, like Dr. Z. I mean, I got names too, but people here,
Wow,
they call
I didn't
me Cleo.
expect 7 sentences from what is your name. This is fascinating.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. It's that many, and then some, really, because I'm many things. I'm an enthusiast of smells, and I'm people call me a bear, but that ain't really it.
Oh.
But you can call me Cleo, or
Let's stop there.
like Dr. Z calls me smart.
Cleo
Yes.
works fine.
Smart bear.
Cleo, I pledge my time and energy to you and this mission. Thank you, friend.
I'm gonna hand him a tomato.
You're going to hand in your tomatoes?
I'm giving you a tomato.
Oh, wow. I've
Here,
never touched.
just keep that.
Thank you.
That's for you.
That's
how I pledge my time.
wow. I've never touched fruit before.
a gift.
Huh?
That's a gift. Yeah.
I've never touched fruit before.
What?
You
Yes,
creatures.
Yeah.
While you two are at it, I'm going to call a taxi. Taxi! Taxi, please. Oh, yeah, don't let me stop you, though. I don't understand what you're doing, but you seem to
Wait,
be on something.
please don't. You've already spent enough credits on me. Let me now carry my own weight. And Johnny Peepers reaches into his celestial innards that are inside the chalk outline, and he pulls out a piece of chalk. With my chalk, I can create anything. What was it you called for? A taxi?
Yes.
Yes, taxi. Taxi?
Taxi.
Please describe it, and I will draw it.
Well, I imagine it should have a big bed of cola, preferably Sassy Mama Cola.
So far, I love this.
We could put the pig trough in it. Maybe just something to carry the pig trough, right? If you don't
Okay.
mind.
Yeah.
Ducka pig trough. Got it. Is that like duck duck
And
goose?
make the bottom go.
The bottom is goat. Did you say
Yeah.
the bottom goat or go?
Both, because it's gonna need to go.
A goat that goes?
Needs to goat. Go needs
Go
to
now.
goat. Duck pig
Yeah.
trough needs to go goat. Okay, here it is. 14 goats with 2 ducks and a pig drinking cola. Is this a taxi?
That'll do.
Horrific fucking amalgamation of animal creatures created out of cosmic chalk dust filled with a million stars. You could tell this thing would be screaming and groaning if it was
Oh, no.
legitimately real.
That's a detail you
but it
didn't
is,
need to
it's
add.
created of the self
get
same
in it
stuff
more
of
now.
Johnny Peepers, a cosmic mystery.
Yeah, Dick, that sounds like a personal opinion, Dick. You put screams in their words.
Hey, I mean, I'm a narrator. I never said I was a reliable one.
Dick
But
magic.
regardless, it is. I mean, it's mostly goat legs with a platform for the trough to go on top, but this thing will get you down the street. So the goat taxi takes the 3 of you down the road. Peepers can see through the buildings, through the walls, and you can see that this fellow, he's got a very good head start on you, but he's not traveling by goat monstrosity. So you are slowly gaining as the conversation unravels.
Okay, here we go. Let me just kick this goat, and off we go. So as we track this fellow down, please tell me about yourselves.
Well, We met in a retreat. It was a pretty exclusive retreat. Only the finest of
Yeah, it was called jail.
Yes, we met in jail. It was
Jail.
Yeah.
Yes. Have you ever been?
It's real nice, though.
I've never been, but I've seen.
Right, yes. Well, we escaped. Ah, brilliant stuff. There was all like pow, pow, cut, cut, spines. It was brilliant.
Congratulations. That sounds very exciting. The kind of excitement I'm yearning for.
Well, I mean, we could definitely go back there.
Yes.
Because there's a couple of reasons that they might be looking for us, but, you know.
I don't know.
Tell us of the excitement you seek. What do you need to do? What can MidSpace bring you? What is it you yearn?
Me?
Yes, Johnny Peepers.
Yes, I've told you I yearn for life, love, laughter. I want adventures. I want to create memories. I want to make friends, which I hopefully have done.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
We are all here in a little soda bath. I believe that is cause for friendship.
Yes. I would love to dismantle a creature with the two of you. Rip sinew from
Right.
sinew. Crunch bone in my fingers.
Ah, yes, that's more of a Cleo thing. I'll, lean back.
Well, it is. It is. And now I got a couple things. I mean, maybe we catch up to the Rock Man. And maybe we could. Maybe Z, do you think? Like maybe just one bang, just one bang. I know we're in town. I know you said not to. Just one bang.
Now, having existed for all time, bang can mean many things. It's a homonym.
Yeah, but this kind. You'll like this. You'll like this.
Oh.
Johnny Peepers, baby. You'll like this.
Invigorating bang.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is a good kind. The other kinds, sometimes no, but this always, yeah.
Ooh,
Yes.
I can't wait. Speaking of, there he is. I see him behind that fence right over there. Shall we?
Oh, it's time to bang.
Blasted fences always blocking the way.
Shoot at it.
You there, boy, painting the fence. You might want to leave.
Oh, okay, mister. Hello. Thanks for the tip.
As the urchin whitewashing the
urchin.
fence sort of ducks out of the out of the way as this strange contraption, which has been garnering a lot of looks. This is a fairly cosmopolitan town, but even still, Johnny Peepers carrying you two in a bathtub of soda, riding atop a pile of goats and geese. It doesn't happen every day. It
does
It
not.
It
hasn't
does not
happened
get any better than
for a
this
while.
either.
Does
So
not.
take a picture.
And before the urchin runs away, Johnny Peepers gets his attention and tosses him the keys and says, "Keep her running."
Oh no, does that mean the keys go into this thing?
It's got a little ignition, little sort of control panel. I mean, you've got to have something.
Use your imagination, Dan.
It's like the June heart plug from the Lynch movie. Like, oh.
Not sure if it's just me, but I feel like I'm so much more inclined to shop and eat healthier when the weather is nice outside. Like when I can just peruse the cute little farmer's market on a sunny summer Saturday, I'm so much better at grabbing the seasonal fruits and veggies and just overall gravitating towards fresh produce and away from heavier processed foods. So I've been trying to combat that this winter, and as we head into spring, something I'm bringing with me are my HelloFresh orders. With HelloFresh, you're getting seasonal ingredients picked at peak ripeness, and you can really taste the quality. Ingredients also always travel from the farm to your home in less than 7 days, so you know they're fresh, which is so helpful when I'm missing that farmer's market energy. It also doesn't hurt that making their delicious dinners is a cinch with chef-crafted seasonal recipes and ingredients already pre-portioned, so all you have to do is cook and enjoy. I made this salmon limon with a veggie couscous last week, and not only were the veggies so fresh and wonderful, but it made me try a new way of cooking salmon, which was a learning experience and also cooked faster than I usually do it, so I appreciated that. Also, you may have heard me talk about Green Chef before, which is now actually owned by HelloFresh. I really do love both, and with so many options to choose from, there really is something for everyone. If you'd like to try out HelloFresh for yourself, go to hellofresh.com/realm60 and use code REALM60 for 60% off plus free shipping. That's hellofresh.com/realm60 and use code REALM60 for 60% off plus free shipping of America's #1 meal kit.
So I say that as the three of us disembark.
So as you get off, you can see, like, not particularly well hidden. The fence is almost sort of wiggling a little bit, but more importantly, there is like smoke and steam and sparks rising from behind there as this rock is moving at a much accelerated rate towards its destruction, and the thief doesn't seem to appreciate the danger that they are causing just yet.
You there, please.
Is it burning them?
Huh?
Why is that rock burning them?
Oh, because the rock is made of chemicals that you can't comprehend, well, there's no time to explain. I don't need you to understand. Feels good to say it, even after all these years. You there, stop. Let me draw a bolo, a rope tied with 2 metal balls to throw. Okay, and drawn. Yeah. And he attempts to throw a bolo at the...
All right, give me a hasty D20 to
Yep.
Ooh, first roll of the night.
That's going to be a 9.
It's a 9.
It hurts us.
So Johnny Peeper, all of a sudden a cosmic entity of action, crafts a bowler, whirls it around and hurls it, as at the same moment this fellow with this great rock of burning chemicals hops the fence and narrowly, almost getting caught and sort of kicking free of the bowler, tripping and stumbling down the street, takes off again, trying to run away from you.
Ah, nerds. To be fair, that was my first time throwing a weapon. It felt pretty good.
I mean, it looked pretty good, too.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Very good. Now, have you ever tried using a gun?
No.
Oh.
Describe it and I'll draw one.
Well,
Right, well, there's a long bit.
Long bit, okay.
There's usually
Yeah.
a bit that connects to your shoulder made out of some fine wood.
Okay, a shoulder with a long bit.
see, what's wood?
Yeah, like a tree.
Wood?
Like there's a tree at one end, there's a long bit
Okay.
at the other.
Let me draw a traw with a long bit. Okay. Done. Here it is. A gun, which is
Brilliant.
apparently a tree with a penis. Is this right?
It kind of is.
Kind of a pretty accurate description of a gun, right?
Okay. Let me pick it up and fire it. Yeah. And Johnny Peepers throws a giant tree with a elongated penis at the little guy.
Oh my god, a gun is a penis.
Sardos,
Like,
the gun
exactly.
give life.
And it comes bullets. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Give me another
I'm
sweet
sorry.
Wait,
D20.
Adal is Johnny Peepers for real, though. Mind blown.
Mind blown.
Metaphor of the night.
That'll be a 14.
As the short, squat, lime green creature with the sucky fingers hopping down the street carrying this hunk of rock, Johnny Peepers quickly draws a tree with a long thing. The long thing wobbling about, not sure whether or not it's supposed to be erect or flaccid, so it's somewhere in between.
Thank you.
Half stacking it.
The tree somewhat swiftly drawn because this gun, quote unquote, needed to be done in time to hurl it at the thief before they got too far away. And Peepers, throwing it almost like a javelin overhand, causes this thing. It's not very aerodynamic. It's got a long bit on it. The long bit hitting the ground and bouncing it and making it flip around, but that doesn't matter because it's a tree. It smacks the thief in the back of the head, causing him to just fall over, pinned by the tree, as the big ball of star sand pops out of his hands and starts clinking, clink, clink along the road and falling somewhat unfortunately into an open manhole cover.
Ah, nerds.
Yes, that was a good shot.
Thank you. I've never shot a gun before. Did I do it good?
I mean, like the best.
Yeah, like that was some pretty great shooting.
Wow. I'm a sniper.
Just stop it with all the silly jokes and get this thing off me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah.
Looks like I've stumped you, my friend. Ha 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 ha. There it is. I've done it. I've ticked one of my boxes. My friends, I've experienced laughter.
Wow.
You're glowing.
Wow, it felt so good. Thank you, little man with suction hands. You have provided me with a gift I've searched my entire life for.
Are you gonna let me out then?
Dang.
Oh, of course. Let me dissolve this tree with one touch. There you go.
And as the tree dissolves, this frog-like being gets up, one hand sucking onto its lower back and trudges away, looking very sorry for itself as sparks and smoke begin to rise from the manhole cover ahead in the street.
Oh, glove.
Hey, bud, no hard feelings, huh? Oh, let me do something for you. Here. Friend, before you leave, I'm sorry I hit you with a tree. Here is a taxi as an apology. That's right. 14 goats, 2 ducks, and a pig trough. All for you. You're welcome.
He sort of looks at it, horror, caught in between, like, do I accept this gift? Am I going to get another tree thrown at him if I don't? Before begrudgingly and with a distinct horrified distaste climbing on board the taxi, which all of a sudden trots off down the street with its terrified passenger sitting aboard.
Well, now there's a collectible. It's not a one-off unique, but, well, yeah, I believe there'll still be value in taxis.
Please, let's make our way down this manhole cover. Let me draw us a rope here. Or even better yet, a ladder. Can someone just describe a ladder for me? I've heard the concept.
It's a long pole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just,
So
Yeah.
Another penis. Okay, here we go.
yes.
Just toss this down here.
Another penis. I mean, I would tell him, but like, you know, when I go in a hole, I just go.
It's good to show some caution every now and then, Cleo, and I believe that Johnny Peepers has been around long enough to know how to handle a hole correctly.
Yeah, he looks like it.
Yes.
You look like you've been in a hole before, boy.
Oh, thank you. I'm going down.
As Peepers slides down the decidedly phallic, it's more of a slide than a ladder, I suppose, but it will do the job for descending down to the sewers. He slides down to what would be a dark space, but is illuminated by the many stars that encompass Johnny Peepers' corporeal form.
Wow.
What are the other two of you going to do?
Oh, right and after.
Stare at him.
Yeah.
I thought you might say that.
Jumping in.
Cleo, quickly, sit on me.
And I'll turn into a seat that's hugging on the hugging the pole, and I'll just slide down like a
Help, Dr. Z's never asked me that before.
do a little donut.
Fuck. Are you sure? Because,
Yes, we have no time. We have no time, Cleo.
all right. I'm going. I'm doing it.
All right, so
I've already gone.
Z sort of straddling like a pole, Cleo jumping on top. I need a strength roll from Dr. Z. I'm
You'll
sorry.
get
but
one. I don't have any specialties
You're
in
about to
strength, so this
splat.
is just a D20.
You've got -5 to strength.
-5.
6. I got a
Oh,
1.
wait, what?
Oh no.
I manifested that with my power.
We do not have a good history with holes. We usually get hurt in them.
Cleo, leaping on top, immediately Dr. Z loses any ability to hold on to this quote-unquote ladder as the two just go falling down to the sewers without any sort of aid of descent, no sort of slowing down.
Bugger.
And just coming down with a splat. Dr. Z immediately taking
Oh, you're gonna take real damage.
I have a
idiot.
shield.
3 points of damage to his shield.
Yeah. Got that safety.
As Cleo squishes him on top, the honey boy, the sort of weird amorphous blob, becomes a weird amorphous blob. It loses any of the sort of humanoid characteristics that Dr. Z had manifested. As Cleo squishes down, Cleo lands perfectly safely with this Dr. Z pillow to cushion her.
Yes, I'm fine.
But as you fall down, you come down to see Johnny Peeper illuminating the area and a very sparkling, fizzing, beginning to sort of break apart now that it's actually being agitated by the water, because there is a bit of water down here. It's not a lot, just a sort of a trickle flowing through the sewer.
My friends, we have to stop this leakage. This is utter doom.
Oh.
You, Dr. X, is your name correct? Are you a doctor?
Dr. Z. Yes, the doctor
apologies.
part is, yes, well, it's on the card, but,
I like
you know,
X.
maybe Cleo was right. I should get a name tag for situations like these.
Can you stitch up this rock? Oh,
I'll come on over to it and I'll put some of the honey boy body onto the rock and try and like plaster up the hole.
So as you coat it in honey boy nanomaterial, you can see it bubbling and forming into like a sticky, nasty, sort of darkening, almost plastic-like gum on the outside of the rock, but it does seem to be slowing down the chemical reaction. Although perhaps you've even bought yourselves a little bit of time, but this thing is still, it needs to either not exist or be outside of MidSpace's general sort of gravitational pull to avoid utter catastrophe.
wonderful job, Doctor. An excellent bedrock
Thank you
manner.
very much.
You, Cleo, anything you can offer in helps of diffusing this rock?
Well,
Diffusing, because it is a big-ass bomb.
it is. And I don't think Cleo's ever made a bomb not go off, but it's okay. I got something.
Yes, details.
I ain't never really tried this,
Okay.
but I've been saving it. Hold on.
Why are you doing sit-ups? Stop doing sit-ups and help us, please.
I gotta make enough. I gotta make enough.
What is she doing?
Make enough.
What's he building in there?
You have Tom Waits?
Yes, well, Tom Waits is.
Yeah, you could call it that.
He lives out in the outer belts. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Tom waits for no man is what I say.
That's what's happening right now in my suit. Hold on, almost got enough. Okay. All right, this is it.
Oh, what is
This is
what
it.
is this substance?
I'm waiting with bated breath here.
I'm also like, what is it?
This is my grease.
Your grease.
I make this.
Bear grease.
Wow.
Yeah, I make this.
Wow. Ooh, it's
I make this.
luxurious. It's got mood. It's got
Yeah.
feeling. Grease is the word. This is wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Can I?
It is, yeah.
Would it be inappropriate for me to put it in a trough and roll around in it?
No, I do it too. Now, and that's what it's for, but it's also for this. It's for a lot of things.
All-purpose salt,
But
huh?
don't eat too much. Don't eat too much.
I don't really eat. I just roll around in it.
All right, we'll see.
Okay. I guess we will.
If it do to you what it's about to do to the bomb, then, well, you will have truly lived an adventure.
Oh my gosh. I'm rolling around in this grease and you're right, Cleo, you're right. What you said, it was a prophecy. I am truly living. I've ticked another box. Live, laugh, love. I've done the first two. I've lived and I've laughed. Wow. Thank you, friend. This means the world to me.
Character development. So as Cleo has produced, and I use the term lightly. I mean, she's been rolling around in her space armor. She's got a whole lot of bear grease ready to go. Let's be honest
Yeah.
here.
There was some in there, but I don't actually biologically know how it is formed, so that is a mystery for me as well as
I think it's just the waterproofing on their coat, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we hope.
Regardless, Cleo
know.
has managed to sort of attain a rather large sort of double fistful of bear grease. It's kind
Yeah.
of it's greasy, it's tacky, it's got
Yeah.
a lot of malleability. What is she going to do with this stuff?
It's greasy, it's tacky. What are you describing my ex? Ha 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 ha. More laughter, more laughter.
I'm right here.
I gave most of it to Johnny Peepers, and but the rest of it I'm gonna smear on the money rock.
All right. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here and let you make an explosives roll on the success of this chemical formula.
Ba-da-da-da. Nepotism. Let's have some. It's for dinner. All right.
It's 15.
Bear grease.
Bear grease.
So as Cleo begins to apply the bear grease, something curious happened. The bear grease lubricating each of her little bear claws as she's getting in there, trying to sort of just get within the melting tar-like destroyed honey boy coating. She cracks it open and pushes clumsily way too far, her claws digging into the rock, but because they are thoroughly lubricated with bear grease, they slide in and break the thing apart without setting off a further chemical reaction as this big hunk of star sand pops apart and cracks, and suddenly, now, instead of one giant piece, you have 25 smaller pieces of star sand, all of them fizzing and smoking and whirring.
Oh no. This is about as bad as it gets.
Oh, this is worse than one big bit of bomb.
Yes, it's...
We got more money now.
No, this money will explode.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you understand the danger, the predicament. And Johnny Peeper starts to collect as many, or all the tiny bits, and kind of puts them in a pile. And he starts to stand over them, and he starts to expand. He goes from about 6'2", which is what he made himself to kind of interact with people to buy soda and cola.
Ooh.
And now he's becoming maybe like 8'10", and he becomes wider and wider. I know what I must do. I'm going to put the contents, these rocks, inside of me, inside my cosmic nethers. This will kill me, but it will save you. Why am I crying? Why am I doing this? I don't know what this sensation is. I want to protect you.
Johnny, there must be another way. There's more soda to be drunk. You can't just throw yourself away like that.
There is no other way.
Johnny Peepers, baby, no!
Why am I doing this? This sensation, I don't understand. What is this? Why am I sacrificing myself for you two?
Johnny Beepers, you don't have to do this.
Wait,
There's another way.
is this
What is it, though?
love?
Johnny Beepers,
Johnny Beepers. Oh.
I've done it. I've ticked all 3 boxes. My friends, Dr. Z, Chloe, my best friends. I love you.
best friends.
Beepers.
Johnny Beaver.
Please take this as something to remember me by. And he hands Dr. Z his piece of cosmic chalk. Give them something to chalk about. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, Beepers, I still don't understand.
We really don't.
I didn't understand.
I don't need you to understand, friends.
And with a final uttering of his catchphrase, Johnny Peepers grows to an immense size, large enough to stuff all the rocks inside, and then shrinking to a small enough size to contain the explosion within without damaging his newfound friends, the only creatures that gave him enough notice, that truly saw him, that watched him in his own adventure as he has done countless of times throughout the eternity of cosmos, having found, finally, in the course of one short hour, the true growth and experience of a living mortal being that he had so desired all this time. And then, almost melodramatically, the bastards see, for an instant, an explosion. The biggest explosion they've ever seen. Cleo, I imagine, is dumbstruck by the majesty and beauty of this explosion. But the explosion is cut short by the blinking out of existence of Johnny Peepers. And the single piece of chalk, now held in Dr. Z's honey boy hand, loses its sheen, loses its cosmic power, and becomes an ordinary but utterly unique piece of chalk.
Collectible.
I'd also like to think that the urchin and also the little frogman are both on their taxis, and those disintegrate and they slam to the ground.
This has much
Holy
more
shit.
far-reaching consequences. What about all the things that Johnny's done throughout the universe?
No, just the taxis.
Why hasn't Johnny has been non-interventionalist until today, so he probably hasn't left anything else out there.
Yep.
How dare you touch me like that?
Stop.
The 3 boxes.
An angel has touched me this day.
Johnny Peepers, baby, no.
And the bastards left standing, dumbstruck in the sewers. Was he even real? Was he ever there? Was he just an urban legend, a whisper on the wind? Johnny Peepers is gone.
Cleo.
Or is he?
Damn, Z, we really got to stop drinking so much sweet Mama Cola.
Don't you wanna, Sassy Mama? Tan your hide and drink it up. Sassy Mama Cola is found wherever you buy cola.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. I think we end on a cola commercial.
We end.
Because that is good.
Yeah.
That was all one cola commercial. That was a cola commercial.
That's hilarious.
That's it. That was that was
Cut
great.
back to us being on the ship watching TV. Like, these adverts get crazier and crazier every year.
Great, now I'm thirsty.
And that's where we're in the episode.
Oh,
So thanks, Adal, for joining us.
oh my days. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all so much for having me, and thank you for being so funny and so supportive and kind. And I'm delighted to play with y'all, and I'm delighted to meet y'all. Please let me know if you're ever in Chicago.
Oh, well,
Oh, hell
now
yes.
Chicago on the list after Live, Laugh, Love.
Dan is like, where is that?
What is
After seeing Johnny
Chicago?
Peeper achieve these things,
Yeah.
I really want to live, laugh, and love.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Same.
And tonight, we have done
It's
it.
true.
Tonight is wine o'clock.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm going to have some wine after this. Calm my nerves. But that was brilliant.
That was a blast, y'all. Thank you all so much for having
Thank
me.
you.
Dude,
Thank you for
thank you.
Thank you
like
so much.
squeezing a character arc in there as well. I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, my pleasure.
Crazy.
Thanks all for
Holy
having me.
crap.
It was so nice to meet
I
you
was-
all.
Dang.
So nervous, but so exciting. Thank you so much. It's really, it's great. It's so good.
That was a blast. Where forgive me. Where are you all located? You said you're all in different.
I'm in London.
London.
Yes.
London.
Iceland.
And Berlin.
Yeah.
Wow. What an international Zoom. That's amazing.
All over the world.
And nothing
That's
fucked
incredible.
up. So
Yeah.
just like the best.
Impressive.
That's always
Impressive.
Oh yeah, like we've had entire sessions obviously completely die from technology problems.
Yes.
Like, we're certainly something like this where like we actually like scheduled, someone like you, and like it's I'm glad it all
me
went off
too.
nice and tidy.
Absolutely.
It's always good.
And why don't you tell everybody where they can find you?
Oh yeah, so you can check me out. I'm a podcaster on other shows. So I do a podcast called Hello from the Magic Tavern. It's sort of a improvised fantasy show. I play a talking badger / shapeshifter named Chunt. And then I also do another podcast called Hey Riddle Riddle, which is me and two friends trying to solve riddles and puzzles and doing improvised scenes along the way. So please check those out.
Oh, magnificent!
Amazing.
Oh, I didn't know about Hey Riddle Riddle. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yes.
And
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
and please have me back as Johnny Peepers.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I mean, Johnny Peepers, he might have faded from reality, but how do we really know? We don't understand how a cosmic
We
being like him
don't.
works.
We can't understand it, and that's because he's gonna come back. Because we don't understand it, we never will.
Oh.
And there's not much else we understand either.
I forgot. I wrote this down, and Dick, I forgot to mention it. He did have a twin brother named Ronnie Peepers. So let's just say he'll be back.
Well, my thought is, I mean, if Johnny Peepers exists from the end of time to the
Johnny
beginning
and
of time,
Ronnie.
then there could be a younger version of Johnny Peepers who sees everything and therefore is watching an older version of Johnny Peepers, has seen everything. He knows everything that happened here, but he's not that same Johnny Peepers. He just knows how his life will end.
Oh, so meta.
I don't understand.
I don't need you to understand. I'll make it work.
Oh, such amazing night. Wow, that's been amazing. So
Heck yeah, ship it.
heck, yeah. Ugh.
Shib it. And look, I
Ship
forgot to
it.
plug one more thing. Is there time?
Yes.
Do
There's
it. No,
always
do
time.
it.
Please check out. I have a brand new podcast that will probably be coming out sometime next year. I don't know the name of it, but it's going to be D&D
Ooh.
Therapy. This will be written by
Yes.
this will be written by Dick and myself, and starring Daniel and Tay. So please check that out. Coming sometime in 2022.
My days.
Wait, is this
Oh, wow.
2022? This is 2021.
No, thankfully we're not there yet.
I don't know. I think it's 2022, right? Isn't it?
Isn't it? Isn't it not?
We just got peeped.
How many years did we lose?
Like 8. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. We're just getting older and closer to
Yeah.
death.
Aw.
And just building up all of that material that will be used in D&D therapy because we got a lot of it. So
There's a little bit. There's a little
So
bit.
tell me about your week. Well,
Yeah.
I swallowed several bomb rocks into my being and ceased to be existing. Oh, that sounds tough.
yeah. I do some crazy things
Yeah,
on
well,
soda.
you know,
I've been trying to cut back, but I just can't give up on those bubbles, They've never given up on me.
I killed a
This is your brain on Sassy Mama.
I killed a dragon and I can't stop thinking about its family. Well, why don't you write each of them a letter?
I really want
Yeah.
to kill them as well.
The king's telling me I owe them child support. How am I supposed to know? The cave had no sign.
Yeah, that would also be fun if there was a D&D podcast that was like the entire D&D world is like super litigious, where it's like that was my dungeon, you were trespassing, like I'll have your ass, like that would be fun.
Yes.
Or exhausting.
But I'll have you know-
I
That's
like
my
that.
corner, man.
either fun or exhausting, I can't tell.
Well, you see, the lease actually came up 2 weeks ago, and you have failed to file that NTS report. So I'm going to need to go in
That's
there.
Okay,
super
okay.
fucking Rick and Morty. I
Dan-
swear that's an episode.
Dan, you
All right.
can't be on it. You can't be on it. It's too real.
Do you have a permit for that amulet?
Nope. Done.
Well,
Can I
like
see your
going into
papers,
some like
please?
goblin town and trying to slaughter them all and steal their treasures, and like they just arrest you and throw you in jail as a fucking
Is
serial
this
killer.
genocide you're trying to commit? I'll have you know that we have actually signed a waiver form on this type of nonsense.
There's like a D&D UN that kind of steps in.
Yeah.
my
There's like
God.
Mages Without Borders. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I want a cartoon of
Yes. Yes.
Actually, I think the thing. No, you just have it be the court case of a party of adventurers.
So it's
Oh,
like,
yes.
And you're slowly bringing people onto the stand, talking about,
yes.
the hurt that this
so it was like
party.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast, but D&D.
I was like, hold on, Harvey Birdman.
No, Harvey
Oh,
Birdman.
yeah.
Sorry, I got the complete wrong one. Yeah.
But they came on at the same
Mhm.
because we're there's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Extended universe.
Wow.
Extended universe.
A few years ago, I tweeted about doing a D&D like CSI thing where it's like,
I've always thought that would be a good idea.
yeah, and people were like, we'd love to see this. I don't know if it exists. I'd have to do research to be like, I hope I'm not stepping on someone's toes or something.
I've not found it.
It's the sort of thing that someone might be doing.
Yeah. I prefer the court case thing and the therapy thing. I think those two are like stellar ideas.
Well, they're quite good because they're self-contained. You could do them quite readily and informally. Like you wouldn't have to have multiple scenes or anything. It'd just be like the thing unfolding.
So when are we all meeting up to record a pilot episode
God.
of that? It's just
Next
sounds brilliant. I mean, don't tempt us because we'll be here. So we'll be messaging on Discord like, we're here, please show up.
I can't get off this island. Shit.
But yeah, if you
I've
ever
been
find
trapped
yourself
here
with
for
too much
years.
spare time and you want to record with us bastards for whatever reason,
Always welcome.
Please, I'm happy to come back anytime. Y'all were so fun to play with
my
and so
days.
supportive. So thank you.
Thanks very much.
I will be less nervous.
It's always a risk to let someone in behind the curtain to the way we operate because you never know how many toes one side or the other is going to step on.
or be eaten or
Hey,
licked.
you worked wonderfully within our
Yay.
Was really nice. It was really.
Our
I'm
little world.
shocked. We've never done like a contained story.
And honestly, so easy with you as well. That was great.
So concisely.
It was,
Oh, thank you.
yeah, that was amazing.
you know, I'm sure as the same with your group, you get to read each other's tells and know when each other's struggling to pick each other up. But I mean, you just so brilliantly worked with us, which was great because anyways, it's just
Oh, my pleasure. And Dick, you kept it rolling so well. So thank you for setting the story up for success.
God, thank you,
yes.
Dick. Thank you,
magic.
You got to keep it simple when you're trying to get it done in one episode.
Yeah.
I
Because
learned
boy,
that the
that
hard
ain't
way.
us that do that part.
We are not good at it.
We've had like 5-parters before.
Yeah.
Now I want to see a
Yeah.
spin-off podcast of the urchin and the little toad man and what they get up to.
Yeah, nobody believes us about the taxis.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to another episode of this podcast and being here and just, thank you. And what a ride for tonight's episode. You guys are going to need to help me because I'm still flustered. I'm just
Amazing. Thanks for making it to the end. Thanks to
What a
Adal for
ride,
coming
what a
join us.
ride.
If you don't already, I know a lot of you already listen to Hello at the Magic Tavern, but check out all the stuff he's doing because you just heard how good he is.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
very kind. Thank
Don't
you.
take my word for it.
Yeah.
Take mine.
Heck, we have made it. And if you want to support the show, well, here are some small ways you can do it. The smallest way, but a huge way, would be going on to iTunes and rating us 5 stars. That's the way.
Give us those 5 stars.
Yeah. That is the way that podcasts grow in the ranking system. It sucks, I know, but that's how it is at the moment. So head on over there.
Yeah, if you ain't done it yet, do it because like we could use
Honestly,
it. Apparently,
it's the biggest thing ever. Every time we get one rating, it just jumps us up like a huge amount, and it's brilliant. It's so good, and then that's how we can get the show in front of more people. So yeah,
obviously, you can always just tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your pets.
please do. We'd love to have them listen.
Especially your pets.
And
Yeah, unless they're scared of the word bastard, in which case, they're not going to be able to handle
probably not
anything
gonna
else
like our
either.
show.
That is
So
fair.
that's fine. We forgive them.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's the very direct and obvious. Give us some money on Patreon.
Oh, you generous thing, you.
Whoa,
you'll
that's
get some prizes back out of it. Not
What
least
type of
is
prizes?
that I will sing your name at the end of each episode.
Oh,
But you can also get our second podcast, Sidearm,
what?
and you can listen to our Dungeons and Dragons campaign from yesteryear.
that's 2 whole other things to listen to.
Two
Plus,
whole
like,
shows.
like other little bits. We've got a secret section of our Discord you can get to, which has got all the stuff. But
Secret.
speaking of singing the names of the patrons,
Are you ready, Dickie?
I think it's time for
Are
that.
you ready to sing?
I feel a song
Are
coming
you
on.
ready, Captain? aye, kid.
I can hear you.
Dun, 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 dun. I'll keep it by the dungeon. Dun, 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 dun. And Lucas Duff. Dun, 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 dun. Marcus Braggleman and the Bell Queen. We got Nicola. And Randy's got a shitstorm.
Tell us, Dickie.
And Wild Boss 999, he's digging up the lawn. Trevor forever and Ben Funky wee man. Duff is a wizard, she lives in a can. We got dog meat, we got a Shima. We got a Jimmy Pale the artist and Max the pen maker, Bodie drawers and Waco animate sound. Everybody else we're gonna burn at the stake. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant, Dickie.
If you don't want to be a part of that, you're out of your dang
Oh,
mind.
you've lost your mind.
You're out of your dang mind.
Lost it completely.
Oh,
That's going to go in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well,
blues.
Ever.
Blues. That's the easiest starter. Freestyle, apparently.
well, you did it great.
I'm about it.
Well, thank you, everyone, and we will see you
Wow.
next
See you
time.
in space.
See ya.
And please come back sometime. Oh, that would be amazing.
Please.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Bye.
Tune in next time for another edge of your seat adventure in space with the Backwater Bastards.
If you enjoy listening, but also have eyes, check out our Instagram, where we post drawings, illustrations, character art from our adventures. Backwater_bastards. Check out our Instagram on Instagram.
It's talking to us, Z.
What was that?
Go on up there and see if it's a candy. Just go on up there.
Oh,
Ye-
please
Hi.
stop biting my toes.
Yes, but it very
What is
tasty.
that?
I think it is some type of meringue, melange. Yes, Johnny Peepers, you're delicious.
Oh, thank you.